Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're unpacking what is arguably one of the most catastrophic, morally complex, and honestly, mind-blowing digital privacy collapses in internet history, the 2015 Ashley Madison hack. We're going to dive into how a massive corporate security failure didn't just leak some harmless data, but completely shattered lives and forever altered how the entire world views digital privacy.
To really grasp the scale of this disaster, you just have to wrap your head around this number, 37 million. In July of 2015, an astonishing 37 million registered accounts suddenly had their deepest secrets and personal details exposed to the public. Imagine waking up to find that a digital vault you absolutely trusted with your most sensitive information had essentially been blown wide open overnight.
And guys, we aren't just talking about a couple leaked spreadsheets here. The hackers dumped over 60 gigabytes of unencrypted database archives straight onto the dark web. 60 gigabytes of raw text is a massive volume of data. We're talking real names, residential addresses, transaction histories, and completely unencrypted chat logs. It literally transformed an abstract cyber threat into an irreversible, permanent reality for millions of people.
Which brings us to the core question driving this entire explainer. What actually happens when the internet's most sensitive secrets are held for ransom? Because you have to remember, this wasn't some stealthy data theft meant to quietly steal credit card numbers in the background. No, this was a loud, aggressive extortion campaign, and it plunged the parent company, Avid Life Media, into an absolute crisis.
Section 1. The Impact Team Ultimatum.
So this whole thing kicked off when an anonymous hacker collective calling themselves the Impact Team managed to gain unauthorized access to Avid Life Media's core infrastructure. But here's the crazy part. Their motivations were highly unusual. They cited strict moral objections to the company's business model. They also alleged widespread deception regarding the platform's user demographics, specifically claiming the company used automated chatbots to deceive male users. Their ultimatum was incredibly blunt. Shut down Ashley Madison and its sister platform, Established Men, immediately, or face full public exposure.
And that sparked a rapidly escalating timeline. When corporate executives refused to cave to the ultimatum in July of 2015, things moved incredibly fast. By August, the hackers made good on their threat, dumping that entire 60-gigabyte database onto the Tor dark web. By September, the world started seeing the severe, real-world human fallout. The legal and regulatory consequences dragged on well into the next year, culminating in major federal actions by December 2016.
Section 2. The Technical Collapse.
Now you might be wondering, how did hackers pull this off so easily? Well, the technical negligence here was just staggering. We're talking private messaging metadata and chat logs left sitting completely unencrypted in plain text. They used weak, unsalted bcrypt password hashing, which is a technical way of saying they left out basic security barriers, making it super easy for hackers to crack passwords offline. Real names and billing data were never de-identified. Plus, there was a complete absence of zero-trust internal access controls. Basically, once the hackers breached the outer wall, they literally had the keys to the entire kingdom.
Section 3. The Full Delete Deception. This part of the story is absolutely wild. Ashley Madison offered a very specific paid feature. For $19, users could purchase a full delete. The company claimed this would perform a 100% permanent wipe of your history, messages, and financial data. But the reality uncovered by the leak? Total deception. Avid Life Media actually kept financial records, billing addresses, and real names indefinitely, even after explicitly taking users' money to delete them.
You just cannot monetize privacy as a premium add-on while completely neglecting it on the back end. Because of this deceptive practice, the Federal Trade Commission stepped in. The company was slapped with a $1.6 million FTC fine specifically for misleading consumers about that full delete feature.
And the financial hit certainly didn't stop there. This corporate malpractice triggered a massive federal class action lawsuit, ultimately resulting in an $11.2 million settlement intended for victim compensation and financial restitution. Section 4. Real-world human fallout.
Once that massive archive hit the dark web, the real-world nightmare began. Malicious actors immediately downloaded the data to kick off widespread blackmail campaigns, often called sextortion. Attackers targeted individual users, threatening to expose their activity to their spouses, employers, and friends unless they paid a ransom in Bitcoin. The psychological distress was just devastating. It led to thousands of destroyed marriages, ruined professional careers, and tragically, at least 2 reported suicides linked directly to the exposure. And honestly, even today, credentials from this breach are still being weaponized in social engineering campaigns.
Security experts at Cyberint Threat Intelligence really hit the nail on the head with this assessment. The Ashley Madison breach proved that cybersecurity is not just about protecting IT assets, it is about safeguarding human lives and reputations. It perfectly grounds the severity of this fallout. Once your sensitive data is collected, it truly becomes a permanent liability.
Section 5. The Future of Data Privacy. This event completely shattered the illusions we all had about digital privacy. Think clicking delete account means immediate permanent file destruction? The technical reality is often just a soft deletion, where your profile is hidden but still archived in inactive tables. We assume pseudonymous emails give us complete anonymity, but on the back end, they're almost always linked right back to you via payment histories and IP logs. And your financial data? It's rarely automatically scrubbed. It's usually stored indefinitely for accounting audits. The passive deletion requests we rely on every day are, quite often, just illusions.
Because of this disaster, we saw a massive, industry-wide push toward what is now a foundational requirement in modern regulations like GDPR, data minimization. Basically, this is the practice of limiting the collection, retention, and storage of personal data to only what is strictly essential. The lesson here is pretty simple. If you don't collect the data in the first place, hackers can't steal it.
So how do companies prevent another 2015? Today, enterprise tech teams have to balance a couple of key strategies. On one hand, you have automated data purging, which eliminates historical exposure liability but does make it harder for companies to track user analytics. On the other hand, you have transparent data encryption, or TDE. This encrypts data at rest, preventing the kind of raw plain text extraction we saw in the Ashley Madison case, all while adding only a slight compute overhead. The point is, a company's promise of discretion is completely meaningless without actual, multi-layered security controls in place.
Because here is the brutal, ultimate truth we all have to face. Leaked data never disappears. Once sensitive information is collected, it becomes a perpetual target. And once it's actually leaked, it becomes an enduring, permanent liability on the dark web. There is simply no unringing that bell.
Which leaves us with this final, provocative thought to consider. In our hyper-interconnected digital age, is any online secret truly safe once a platform collects it? The anatomy of the Ashley Madison disaster proves that trusting a platform with your personal data requires absolute vigilance, because the cost of a breach is simply too high. Thank you for joining me for this explainer, and I really hope it changes the way you think about your digital footprint going forward.